As the engagement's over towards B main, that opening up for NAVI.
Nicely done. Labubu pushing in, got to be careful. Headshot found. Oh, in fact, a second. Shao has to trade. Space. Earn on site. GX 2v2. And you can see they're not confident playing a post plant and winding down the time. They want to get aggressive. Grubinho in the face of Shao. Firing away. It's messy. Somehow can't find much. Pulls out the smoke. Desperation sets in. Westside now blind. TPs into the corner. And into on the bonus against the full buy. Abyss only played once in the last 3 months. That was against that Team Liquid Academy side. 13-8. So looking for redemption. Speaking of which, Hiro looking to redeem the NAVI side. And stacking the odds further against them. It's Filu on the operator. Oh, with a collateral. 2 for 1. Nearly hits another. Has to back away. The flashbang a deterrent, but they continue to move in.
But you almost feel like that's so much already enough for NAVI. Especially now with Shao and Hiro's push.
Blood drawn. Owl drone on the angle. Somehow missed shot from Filu.
Opening up, but NAVI seem to have plugged the gaps. 2 players are here, but I mean, that plug didn't do much. Ruxic's already letting the water through. Cloud's in. Westside also already aware of sociablEE's position. Manages to get one through the smoke. Hiro in towards backside, fighting forward.
Flickless wants to get aggressive and will do so, but a very manageable clutch now.
30 seconds left.
Spike will not be denied. sociablEE moving from heaven to spawn. Still progressing. But it's all done very silently. Doesn't want to reveal his location. Continues to creep forward. But GIANTX happy with this. Playing for the round. He'll hear the steps, the jump spot. Don't know if he's been spotted. And now, Rolling Thunder deployed.
From NAVI on towards B and the exploration. It's going to be a clean pickup onto Grubinho. Now NAVI settle back in towards the defensive line, aware of the gaps that they left towards mid. Utilization of the owl drone just to confirm that no one's pushed the issue in towards B link.
But now they've got to be careful of A, and they've only got one defender, and their ideal way to it has been cut off. It's the long way round if they want to get back. As Westside catching sociablEE. The tour de force in full force. And still they creep in, and NAVI aware that A is probably the destination here, as Hiro on the corner has to find 2, but Cloud with a quick trade. And are gone, but for both sides, excuse me, down to just 3.
And Westside's in the perfect position to dismantle this, although Null Command at the perfect opportunity, denies the...
Ara able to hold down the angle alongside Westside, but
the angle. And instead, Filu just peeks with all the confidence back into it. Same goes for Hiro on towards B. Spots out another player on the way in. Shao's there to assist.
Forced away. Have to go the long way around if they want themselves into the B site. Spike still distant from the remaining few from this pack, as they kind of know that they have to do something here. Hiro has to get out of dodge. Can't, unfortunately, get far enough. Shao in the back of sight now removed as well. NAVI starting to bleed numbers towards B. And concede a spike plant because of it. sociablEE brings some normality for NAVI. As the recon dart goes high, Flickless able to respond. It's a 2-on-2.
It's way back in. The flash is great just to delay. Filu up and over. Has to do it in the 1v. And again, possibly the head-to-head going to be happening in towards mid. But on the other side of the map, we have players looking to go in towards B.
It's more NAVI's tune, getting the opening kill with the operator. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen. Hara's double, leaving NAVI short-changed here towards B. Not only once, but twice over. Grubinho setting this one in stone at a 3v2. Spike goes down. In the corner, Flickless will now use the ult and just delay NAVI.
Yeah, it was great because Filu has him pinned in towards that position. The ult allows him to reposition and also buys time.
Knife goes, so at least they now know that where he's repositioned to is backside. Able to get out without being punished. Filu and Shao continue to move forward. Flash round the corner, trying to take fights, but GX playing this one so passively, and with the spike down in the corner, as you can see, the U-tilt buying even more time. cutting Navi's chances down second by second. And they know that this one, your days are numbered, your time is low, and in fact, it might not even be to time.
Filu's position here, him just existing, living, being a pain in the side, over the side of NAVI, allows for the rotations to be cut off in towards B, so it makes it even more difficult for NAVI to fight their way back into us. Even more so, it's a double kill for GX from one extremity to mid, make it triple.
Needed to be punished.
Dealing with the spike, getting it down over towards A.
Very, very beginning of this month, it was NAVI that actually scored a fair few rounds.
One player to defend.
That's a perfect timing as well. They go towards B as the Sova leaves from B to A. Now the cavalry needs to arrive. Filu couldn't be wishing for it quicker. Flickless, excuse me. Stunning behind the site, forcing the engagement. Time is low, 12 seconds left here. They've got to get a move on. Flickless will stick the spike down. I think NAVI hoping that they could have provided something more before it went down. Divide now used. NAVI attempting the retake.
They have to fight forward. You can even see Chamber making his way on towards side, but it doesn't even matter. Flickless fighting forward. Good for one. Ara now in the thick of it.
Lost opportunities. This is advanced. Ready. Finds the first. Filu.
Figuring that out. GX are going for a little bit of a walk. Walked out through B, and it doesn't even matter if they're walking through B. Westside's just having a little bit of a stroll in mid, connects a shot on towards Shao, and further increases the numbers advantage, and Flickless is about to do the same.
Easy. NAVI down to 2. Picked apart, limb by limb, this NAVI side crumble. They'll try and progress. But into the jaws of many will fall these last two players. Cloud with one. Ruxic trying
pushing it further for multi-kills, which seemingly similar struggles are here in the matchup against NAVI.
Filu moving forward. Got to be careful. There's all sorts of util being dropped in this A site. A hectic mess that NAVI have to filter their way through, and they can't because at the front door lies a Guardian in Cloud's hands. 2 quick kills. Shao and sociablE eventually break the back of GX. Towering over goes sociablE. Here's the TP, but grubinho moves out of dodge just in time.
And grubinho staying alive here means that the flank has a little bit more potency. Completely unnoticed, Ara gets 2. Now it's down towards Ruxic, on towards the side, but doesn't even get an opportunity. That's the only concern for me. Fortunately, he's placed over towards mid, and the fight is going to happen on towards the site. It's 1 for 1.
Cloud, good start. Westside dropped. Numbers advantage in NAVI's hands. Cloud still firing through. This time the shorty looking to do some damage. Take flight. sociablE sends the Aldro into heaven. And GX regroup their remaining numbers towards spawn. And they have the information as well that it all has to be this way. The Omen's in heaven, so this is all the more problematic. A second. It's now down to Flickless. 1 on 2. Some good news could have been found if that heaven kill went his way instead.
Still in the deficit. But that is a good end.
That's going to engage this push. GX without utility, so it's going to have to be raw aiming prowess to take an 11th. Good start for Cloud. A second, in fact, from him. sociablE trying to spam through the box. They've got to be careful because the flank's starting to engage as well. grubinho, another hero. Has to be the hero in this round. 18 seconds, nowhere near the spike, nowhere near the site. Cloud to get out of dodge. And this one's
an ad break of the right.
You can see TP into the cover of site. grubinho wanting to try and help as best as he can. Sat in the corner, expecting a crossfire to help out, and that's the case. Flickless, first kill. A second, grubinho expecting more. It's Cloud that has to step up once more. Westside dropping in. Has the cross held to ensure that that spike can't be picked up without at least damage, if not information. And speaking of damage, it's another NAVI body that drops outside B. Just Ruxic left, 1 on 3. It's going to be difficult trying to bait out util, bait out shots. In the open stands Ruxic. Nice first shot onto Ara and has the divide. This is going to create chaos at least. But look at the GX players rotating quickly in. 3 of them already towards A. Stacked up at the masses. Filu finds a double. Cloud needing more in the middle of sight. Can only find 2. Rolling Thunder now deployed as Flickless tries to jump in. Leaps forward. Finds 2 kills. And sociablE The last standing.
Seconds left. NAVI have to start making a decision, and the decision attempt to go in towards A, and grubinho.
The spike's going back to B, just as the Omen starts committing the util on A. Cloud finds one. Now they know the jig is up.
Ara knows.
Ara waiting in the wings, can only find one. Or the damage rather, none, excuse me. Filu gets another. NAVI might just have themselves some space towards site. Grubinho just TPs right into the jaws of Ruxic. A sloppy round, but Cloud still wants his say. Finding the Astra towards spawn. 2-on-2 as both players group.
The players for the side of NAVI are so low. One bullet could mean the death for either, and Filu even down to 2. So you're looking towards westside, the player with HP, but he's up against an operator, still hits the headshot.
Shao to do it all. NAVI down to 1. Nade in close. Chasing goes both players for GIANTX. Even more damage done. Cloud finds the dead for certain. Jumps out. Molly dropped in as well. Blinded by the Gecko flash, but through the TP, Flickless emerges. A second opportunity, but grubinho chokes his shots. Cloud also falls to the same face. Ara, they're going to try and deny the spike plant here. Can't in time, but Ara falls and hoping to amend upon previous mistakes. Good start for sociablEE though, NAVI. All square, 4-on-4. Do get slowed up and forced back.
Look at grubinho. Surely they don't expect this, especially after the distraction.
And Hiro tries to go chasing, finds nothing.
He's gone.
I mean, definitely the steps heard, but the problem is you don't know if he's sat in spawn, if he knows he's been heard, whatever it may be.
With the spike while everybody's dying over towards showers.
Calculated chaos. We saw it in the pistol, and GX looking to apply the same here. It has actually ended up in a 2v2, and didn't expect Hiro to be...
Straight out towards short. That's a couple of kills, and then further push the issue once they've got any sort of information to work off the back of. Information that they're working off the back of this one is trying to play in through the smoke.
Cloud with one. The spray transfer is perfect. Orbital strike deployed. Grubinho tries to get out, and will do so. That's the
They don't have any control. Look at how small of a space that NAVI have control over. One of them in towards Hooker, which Cloud wants to further fight out. Again, down just in the nick of time in regards to HP. Gets out to safety. But still, a 1-for-1 is something that GX are going to be happy with.
They're not going to expect Cloud to be so close because they heard the shots inside, didn't see who it was. I was going to say, would assume that it was Cloud that fell back. Instead, Ruxic hits the spam around the edge of the smoke.
20 seconds. Spike is leaving. It's going towards A. The TP.
Wow.
Oh,
Grubinho
just
punishes.
in the nick of time.
And now it's a foot race towards the A site. 12 seconds left on the clock. It's not just on the round, but it's also Grubinho that's looking to deny. Here's the spike go. Hits one of the shots. Forced off just...
Weak to the Outlaw, but it's aggression already out of both A short and out of Hooker. Ara takes down Shao, but takes himself out in the mix, so at least makes it doable for NAVI. It's a 2v2, but westside at least knows of one. Benefit is they don't know that the spike is down. Nobody was carrying it, so it's in no man's land. Grubinho again running in towards spawn, but this time NAVI were ready.
Offers up the freebie. Moves around. Sage to B. West side. Required to clutch. A 1v2 to win out. Has the slow orb, but I think a silent approach is more favourable. Moving in.
NAVI able to isolate the initial 1v1s. Filu up and above. No support from teammates because of the wall.
Spam through the wall. Flickless trying to do something. Seeker's used. Hiro going to get through. You've still got to remember that operator is still out on long, but the Seeker is chasing. So now it's just brute force. Ruxic stands in it for a second. Takes a bit of damage. It's actually missed. Ara was given a second chance at life, but quickly removed. 20 seconds left. They've got to get a move on here. NAVI have got to get the spike set in place. Shell's pulled off. Ruxic's found a third, but Grubinho has answers to all the questions thrown at him so far. And the spike continues to be set down. The flashbang's good. Forced off the angle. And it's all down to Westside once again. Slowly moves on in, sees the head, taps away, and now has the ult. Shao able to destroy any chance that GX having an advantage, but the information compromised. Gecko flash goes high. Missed shot from Ara, has to move in. Grubinho finds one. Filu quick to trade. Still trying to hold on to backside presence here. Wingman's going to set the spike down, give Shao the weapon to work with rather than having to play for objective westside. Wall over the top is going to give him a chance. Sociable falls, and so does Hero. All on Shao. Ara on the angle. It's going to be a duel between the two raises. GX fortunate enough to walk away with the advantage. It's NAVI now that look to pivot towards the B side of the map once more. They have presence in hookah this time. There is no flanking entity that GX have to try and catch NAVI by surprise. It's going to have to be brute force. Rotates are coming. The cavalry is arriving. There's 35 seconds. They've got minimal time to get on out, and it's a great double from Grubinho. And as you can see, already one of them being used. Thrash used. Orbital strike, I think that is the stage well and truly dead. In fact, no westside escapes. Dizzy launch high. Have to hit the shot here. You're right, Shao needs to find the frag. Dizzy now dropped. Mosh pit thrown in. They just want this kill, and it's an iron wall provided. Showstopper as Ara moves through the TP. They do everything to fight for the stage to stay alive, and that's why, because when the numbers stay level, westside to bring them back in GX's favor. Viper's pit deployed towards spawn, but there are still numbers in hookah for GX to help out.
Thing is, this is where the main retake for GIANTX is going to be from. It's basically an attacking round now. You only have one player coming in from that spawn position. But at the same time, NAVI don't necessarily have the information. They know there's two coming from flank, at least.
Flash goes in. They'll know about someone at least. Flickless removed. Hero gone. Sociable, sorry, with a second as westside finds the trade. It's a 2-on-2. All going pear-shaped for GX in the post-plant. Molly on top of the spike. There's such limited time. I don't think there's going to be enough of it. They just had to get on it. They had to stop this from happening. Instead, the Viper's pit enough. Alongside double flank coming in as well. Let's not forget. There are numbers stacked everywhere. Flickless has to hit these shots. Down low, but not out of the fight. Cloud here to support. Flash goes high, but both kills. In fact, Filu and Shao find two back, so it's a 3-on-3. The spike is tapped. They have to make a move towards it. Shao's found another. Cloud with a quick trade. It's all back and forth right now, and in the hands of Cloud. Has to do more. Has to step up.
Side of NAVI, grouping up 3 towards long, pushing out. They're going to have so much information. You talk about the double flank. That's going to be coming through now, while they're also making their way out of A. They have to get these kills on towards A, get themselves in towards a clean post plan.
They know that this flank's going on, and they have got
reinforcements on the way.
As you say, not just the reinforcement, but one as well to support. Grubinho hits it. Now they know there's two behind, though. Side defenses might just be weakened. Flickless hits the second. Down to 3. Filu claims one back with the Guardian as westside forced to watch from his teammates' perspectives. They still continue to move on in NAVI. Time is of the essence. The flash could go through. But Ara's got the shot. Cloud with a second. And there is such little time left to work with. The U2 is plentiful for this defense.
Immediate pressure in towards B, but you have the TP coming out from Shao just to disallow any impact in towards hookah.
Great double. Ruxic once more. Westside gets one back. Flash to go high. Flickless. In fact,
the final shot they'd have to hit.
Time is of the essence. Pressure being applied from short. Wall to go down again. The defensive to put down this spike. Cloud force back. Made vulnerable by the utility of the Viper on NAVI's side. Sociable gets the opening kill. They're just trying to find the kills to deny the spike from going down. Westside playing a dangerous game as he spams right above Flickless, and it will cost him his life for it.
And it's messy.
Ready to fire off with whatever he can to help his side. 2 quick kills out of the Outlaw and one more with the shorty. The self-heal to give westside all the help needed to hold on the edge of this smoke, but a couple of missed shots has now called into question this round. Ruxic hits another, and if they don't win, NAVI have made it expensive. Ruxic wants to take the fight to the brim and will hit him. Long that, as you say, the A players haven't been tested once. They now smell blood in the water towards A. I think they want revenge more than anything, and understandably so. A sour taste for this GX side. Want to bring it back. They do have the Gecko ult available. For GX, it's just rifles and whatever they have left in their belts.
But they're not even trying to get the spike down. Sure, the wall's gone out, and you're looking at the insert of Cloud over towards bench. But the only thing is, Filu is there to deal with it. Same goes for a couple of the other NAVI players. And now it's a 4v2. Double the numbers in favour of the defenders. Spike in no man's land. And information on the final two players.
Stinger tries to find some damage. Westside's with the Vandal, hoping that he can turn the tides. The flash is pretty good. Gets the heal off as well before trying to engage, and you can understand so. 40 seconds left. They have to hunt for these headshots, and Westside can't find a thing.
I mean, there was time to work with, but Westside was the
30 seconds
player that you were looking to do.
Learned quite quickly that util and the combination of everyone flinging bullets through smokes is their
Oh
way
my
of saying
gosh.
thank you. Sociable, Ruxic both with kills. Westside. That name said a lot. Preached for this GX side. The wall goes down. Westside will bring
That's all
up
three.
Perez. And now they know. At least the indicator of some. In fact, all coming from this TP position. 2 through hookah, 1 wrapping around on long. And you're right, all the info given across. Now just a game of timings. And what did GX expect of them?
But the thing is, you're looking towards Shao, the sole player left in towards hookah, utilizing the ultimate just to try and spot out any positions. But it's dealt with so early that it has no impact.
Quickly removed. Now up to the weapons of NAVI to make a dent on this retake. Flash to go high. And Ara forced off the angle. Filu, satchels forward. Still in the heart of the site is Westside, who finds a third. But Filu's double might just be in the heart. The dagger. In fact, never mind. And in GX's case, it's series point, isn't it? All on the table. As you say, a swing round. Ruxic, speaking of swing rounds, taking the meaning literally. Runs into Showers, try to do some damage. 2 for 1 in favor of GX. Sociable still in sight. Sat in one of these smokes, and I think GX know that this definitely is a play they could have seen before. Not going to fire through and find damage. Sociable to flash and move through, but it doesn't fall blind. Cloud
It's desperation.
wanted damage. Instead, more victims to GX's play towards A. Their success, as you say, might come in pairs as well, unless Hiro has something to say about it. Nice first frag. Seeker's used. In fact, doesn't shoot all the way. So Hiro's forced back. Filu now spotted in the back of sight. Held the angle is Ara, but a nice frag from the operator. Satchel into the smoke. Forces Cloud through, but actually, players trade. In the meantime, grubinho setting up the molly. Sends it forward. Hiro,
Wait.
damage done. Is it going to land for 1?
Can they
and for
block
2?
Molly?
Is it going to be in time? It's forced off. Time is low. Grubinho knows he has to try and get on it as soon as possible. Has he won? Is there enough time?
They have the weapons. They don't have ult either, admittedly.
Look at this. They're going to fight at the edge of the smoke. NAVI got 2 quick kills. Sociable with a third. It goes from bad to worse for GX. They took an eco, trying to be precise in the next 2 rounds. Instead, a coin flip fight towards long that does not go their way. And a 4-on-2 to recover. Grubinho fast on the flank. He will have a chance to find the first. Flickless spotting more bodies in and around the spike. Now it's a game of who can find the kills. Both come back.
Instead, they just want to go out of hookah.
They've psyched him completely. Dropped the shoulder towards A and then ran back to B. Grubinho plants the spike. And you thought as soon as those 3 kills happen on long, 2-on-4, it's game over. NAVI have the spike, they have the space, they have the knowledge.
They have to be wary of this. The utility is still there for NAVI.
Hiro has to fall back. Chances presented for GX. Judge still sitting in the corner, waiting in the wings to activate, but nobody going to bite down on that idea. The molly doing damage and Cloud forced away from the plant. There's a lot of time, so they can afford to take their time, plant in their own period.
But now we have the Brim rotating over. Ruxic here, you can see the orbital strike already in his hands, ready to use. They can't waste too much time. There's 40 seconds left on the clock. There's still so much delay, and it's a reposition from the GIANTX players in towards Showers. Sociable spotted out, Sociable taken out.
It's a second kill. OT seems like the likely destination. 30 seconds left, time's of the essence. Ruxic's dropped another.
The spike has to go
Fantastic game
down.
from him. Orbital strike, as you say, at the ready, but it's not used.
He thought it was a bait.
Maybe for the retake, maybe thought a bait. But GX, They also now have the Sage ult, which is going to prove pivotal.
But that's the thing, where can he use it? Does he wrap around towards Showers, get the ultimate utilised on towards the Viper? Here comes the orbital strike.
He's now forced the Sage back, and it might be a good time to try and get on your bike and move round to the Showers. Instead, holding ground, spammed out, arrow removed from the frenzy of Hero, but Cloud has caught Hero. Seekers deployed, Gecko removed off the spike, and so is Ruxic. If you thought 24 rounds was enough, be prepared to see more unless Shao's just got 2, but there's not enough time. We will go
players on towards this A site. Starting to get concerned.
Snakebite drops, Filu with the opener, west side removed, and that's the Sage gone, but Flickless still in the picture, but not for long. Hero gets a second, Shao with a third, GX down to 2. Attack has brought nothing but problems as Na'Vi break the back of GX, force their hand on the attack, which was nothing short of crazy.
But how many 2v4s have we seen?
Well, let's see if we can add another one to the tally. I guess you can't count either team out at this point. Satchel over the top. Aragon, Cloud now to ride the wave solo. Finds the first, needs 3 more. Dink through the corner of the box. Sociable knows his retreat and move towards A.
But the reaction isn't quick enough because you now have 2 people rotated in towards the site.
Hero forced back with the flashbang. Ara to satchel in. Ruxic burning in his own molly. Cloud on the angle, but Hero hits the shot. Has to be traded, and it will do so. The Rays taking control towards U-Haul, diving into the smoke, but Flickless has the shorty. Aware of the situation, the wall is broken and the smoke is down, so they have to pull off the spike and think about a second plan, but GX want more. They're not happy with going down in single OT. It's a 4-on-2, this time looking a little more definitive, unless Filu can be heroic in moves, sociable on a flank.
But the time, it's going to have to start moving, or hopefully hoping Filu can get something done on towards site.
Grubinho holding for this exact move. Caught by surprise is sociable. And unless Filu can pull out some heroics, it will be going to double OT.
That's the thing, Ara has not moved. There's been no reason to move, but plenty of targets on towards this A.
Flash to go high, showstopper drawn. Snakebite doing some early damage, just sees nothing. It will be used and eventually west side removed. 5 health left, but Filu finds a third. Taking scalps here against the GX side. 4 in the round, Cloud denies of the ace. 3 more to go. Cutting them out. Ruxic taking some damage through the smoke, left really low, but stays alive. 11 points of health left. And the regrowth there from Sociable pretends like nothing ever happened.
And the thing is, now they're going to have this deep position in long for the retake. Westside also getting the kill on towards Ruxic.
TP, here the cavalry has arrived.
Here.
4 players outside this long position, a 5th coming to join soon. Grubinho has to move in. Nice shot from Ara. Filu trades into the heart of sight. These players pile in for Na'Vi. You are right, time is of the essence. They've got to move forward. There's so many people towards Garden. Westside gets 1, Flickless the second, Sociable 1v4, and while collecting the first, there's just not enough time. 1 OT isn't enough, 2 isn't enough. We go into it. Filu might just. Got to be careful for both sides now. Drops away, and that's the spike dropped as well. Shao removed.
But there's still 40 seconds left to work with. The only issue is they have the player in towards Showers. That should be the way to split out on towards A. And the rotate from Cloud is coming over.
There's 4 deep on A. GX, so many bodies between them and allowing Na'Vi in. The gate trying to be shut in their face. Sociable leaves it open just for now though, because Cloud's got another. Ara's claimed 1 with the paint shells. Ruxic, standout performer for Na'Vi. 13 seconds through the TP, but the wall is up and it stops him from text of OT, but they hold 100% of rounds on the attack and they want to go fast. Ara finds the opener, Shao quick to shut things down. Flash to give Ruxic some space. Westside confident on the angle.
You also know of the Gecko positioning anyway. Now Hero feels like he has to be the hero for the team. But the thing is, he's been spotted out. There's so many players in favor of GX here.
Moving forward, Sociable first contact. Shao in the corner, can't find a thing. Cloud takes 1. Spike will go down, and that is not counterable to Na'Vi, given their ultimatum. 2v4 or be eliminated. The flank being held by Grubinho, missed shot, but it's information, a compromise of this flank. Hiro can't collect another, Seekers deployed, they know where sociablEE is. And NAVI, 4 opportunities in this series to